What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Tudo Kitchen. Today I have another banging ass series for you. We're gonna be doing a new series I came up with called What's in Your Kitchen. Pretty much this is going to be a series based around making something out of nothing, and right here I have a few things. I have a pepper, about a quarter pound of ground beef, an old ass can of baked beans, and an onion. I'm going to be making some delicious ass baked bean chili. Now, for anybody who has anything to say about this not really being chili, I will put this up against anybody's chili, period. Pretty much I'm gonna go ahead and just small dice these onions and peppers. Now again, y'all, this series is about making the best out of your situation and being able to take anything. So later on during the video, I'm gonna ask you guys again, you guys tell me what's in your kitchen and I'll try to make it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of vegetable oil to a pot. Now this is a one pot recipe. I know a lot of people favor this just because it limits dishes and it's just much easier to just do everything in one pot. So I'm going to go ahead and sweat out these onions. Go ahead and add a little bit of salt and pepper to it. To these onions and peppers, go ahead and just sweat them out. I do like to get a little bit of color on them, so once I just go ahead and get them nice and coated in the oil, I just kind of spread them out and let them sit. And then I'm going to go ahead and start to work on my seasoning for the ground beef, my chili seasoning. So I add a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of garlic, a teaspoon of onion powder, and a tablespoon of chili powder. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add my ground beef once they've got a nice little color on it. And just pretty much we're just going to just chop this ground beef up with a spatula. If you got a spoon, whatever you want to do. I like to use a spatula just because I can kind of dig in there a little bit better. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add my chili seasoning to it. Now this chili seasoning is missing one ingredient, and that is cayenne pepper, which I'm going to add a little bit later on. I just go ahead and mix this all up. Now you can substitute like ground beef for ground turkey if you got it, or any type of ground, even ground chicken might be halfway decent with this. But for this particular recipe, I just happen to have some ground beef. Now go ahead and add your cayenne pepper. I'm adding a teaspoon of it. Just go ahead and mix that up. Now you can use like some like old burgers if you got them, like them frozen burgers, like cook them up and then chop them up. Like Wendy's does it all the time. Like I'm putting Wendy's on expose mode right now because they use patties for their chili and it's still fucking delicious. And we all have at some point maybe had Wendy's chilies, and I personally love it. So go ahead and add your baked beans to the pot. Now this particular one is maple flavored, so this is a little bit sweeter for some people who may not like that. The heat from the cayenne pepper and the chili powder does tame it down a whole lot, and it actually gives a really nice balance. And I'm pretty much just going to go ahead and add about a little bit of water. I put some water in a can, so just to add a little bit more liquid in there. It doesn't take away from the recipe at all. It just adds to it and just, make it perfect. I found some tomato sauce that, because I didn't have no tomatoes, I was like, you know what, this tomato sauce just might work. So I just went ahead and just added the tomato sauce, which actually helped it taste. It tamed a lot of, like, it really did help tame that sweetness down because it kind of gave a little bit of acidity to it. And I'm mixing this up, and if you love chili, I think you'll respect this. And I went ahead and added a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. It just added just all the right herbs in all the right places. Like it's just a perfect concoction for what you got going on right now. And just pretty much just let it simmer. Like, chili is all about building flavors and kind of letting it go low and slow. And after about 45 minutes of simmering, go ahead and add it to a bowl and top it however you like. To each his own when it comes to eating chili. Some people just eat it straight, like out of the pot. I like to add cheese, and if the cheese doesn't do it for me, I sometimes even add sour cream. That's just me. So yeah, go ahead and test it and try it in all ways. And if y'all like this, and if you want me to let you know what's in your kitchen, you tell me. Until next time, y'all, peace.